Thank you for having a strong understanding of justice, a concern for peace, and genuine respect for people. And you can just relax in the chair. Maybe look at a spot on the wall, unless you don't want to. You don't need to move, unless you just do. You don't even need to listen to me. Your unconscious mind is close enough to me to hear me, and that's the only important thing. You're fabulous, aren't you? Because you have a concern for peace and genuine respect for people. Now there can be various changes taking place in you now. Your heart is beating at a different rate. Your breathing's changed. Your reflexes have altered. And you're doing the same thing now that you did when you first went to school. You looked at all the letters of the alphabet. They seemed impossible to learn, but you did learn them. And you developed a mental image of the letters and the numerals, and you developed a mental image of each of them in various forms that stayed with you for the rest of your life. And you can close your eyes. And as far as I can judge, your unconscious mind has not yet made up its mind whether you should know or not. You might not be aware. The only important thing is that you're unconscious to see that you really feel comfortable with all that you do have. It's like learning processes. Why is it that babies tend to learn certain words first, yet they always learn the other words in different orders? In your own experience, why are there always certain sentences in a chapter that you clearly remember after first reading? You select certain things. Next time you read it, you get a lot more. But your first reading was highly selective. You can't know, and I can't know, nobody can know just how you're going to value that the mental images that people form in kindergarten are within their mind. And these days you just can't get through life without experiencing an upset of one sort or another. Cars crash, people die, wars are fought. People seem to evolve and invent new ways of hurting each other. And this harsh reality has serious impact on the child that was relentlessly bullied once at school. Someone who had to end their lifetime identity as a concert harpist. That time that someone played a joke and they thought they were going to die of embarrassment. Some people carry these upsets with them for the rest of their lives. And it's normal to do that. But for some, it's a turning point. And for others, they insert amnesia by saying to themselves, you can forget to remember and remember to forget. This sense of injustice, I just wonder if you're doing yourself justice. To still have had that way of thinking, your strong sense of what is right, your concern for peace, and a genuine respect for people, respect for yourself, to just enjoy the pleasure and delight of being here now. And the next thing you know, you might get a feeling that will give you a great deal of pleasure and delight. And doing it this way, reminding yourself of how perfect you are because of your genuine respect for people, your firm grasp on the meaning of the word justice. You might build up your pleasure and comfort very easily, rapidly, but not rapidly in time, rapidly in force. In strength. And then someday you'll realize, and then someday you'll realize you really do have all of it. And when one uses the unconscious mind, one does it at the rate of speed that belongs to the unconscious. Your unconscious knows how fast it can work, how fast your conscious mind works. And your unconscious will know how to feed that sense of purpose, dignity, pride. Many times in the past, you've been taken by surprise. And before you could think of what to do, metaphorically speaking, of your hands being tied down, and you need to know you are fighting for your sense of justice. And that's normal for someone of your caliber. You're a beautiful person, aren't you? Anyone with a strong sense of genuine respect for people. And this part of you that has beautiful and pleasant vividness belongs to you. And you need to realize in each first experience, not knowing prevents us from noticing. Just how fabulous we are. I'm going to have you awaken shortly for a lesson in enjoying what your unconscious can do for you. When I awaken you, I want you to have a very profound feeling of comfort. Now you can start thinking about counting backwards from 20 to 1, waking up 1/20th of the way at each count, and you can begin counting backwards from 20 to 1, awakening at 1. Now straighten up still some more, still more, still more, even more, even more. Let your head be slowly upright fully. And now as you slowly awaken, I want you, as you awaken a bit at a time, to increase a bit at a time your sense of comfort and pleasure. Enjoy life. You're perfect, aren't you? Because you're a beautiful person.